what are the chances the intelligence agencies are involved with the character of Jeffrey Epstein?
In some way, shape, or form with the character of Epstein, it's 100% guaranteed that some intelligence organization was involved. But let's talk about why. Let's talk about why, okay?
Yep.
There's multiple types of intelligence assets, just like we were talking earlier. There's foreign intelligence reporting assets, there's access agents, and then there's agents of influence. 3 different categories of intelligence, right? One is when you talk about foreign intelligence reporters, these are people who have access to secrets, and their job is to give you their secrets in exchange for gold or money or alcohol or prostitution or whatever else, right? Their job is to give you secrets, and then you pay them for the secrets. Access agents, their job is to give you physical access or digital access to something of interest to you. So maybe they're the ones that open a door that should have been locked and let you come in and stick your thumb drive in the computer.
Yes.
Or maybe they're the ones that share a phone number with somebody, and then they're just like, just don't tell them you got the phone number from me. Their job is to give you access. Then you have these agents of influence. An agent of influence's job is to be part of your effort to influence the outcomes in some way that benefits your intelligence requirements, right? Of these 3 types of people, the least scrupulous and the most shady is your agent of influence. Because your agent of influence understands exactly what they're doing. They know they're working with one guy, and they know they're using the influence to manipulate some other guy. When it comes to powerful people, especially wealthy, powerful people, the only thing that interests them is power. Money is not a challenge anymore. Prestige, notoriety, none of those things are a challenge. The rest of us, we're busy trying to make money. We're busy trying to build a reputation. We're busy trying to build a career, keep a family afloat. At the highest levels, they're bored. They don't need any of that. The only thing that they care about is being able to wield power. So a character like Jeffrey Epstein is exactly the kind of character that the Chinese would want, the Russians would want, Mossad would want, the French would want. It's too easy because the man had access to a wide range of American influential people for corporate espionage uses, for economic espionage uses, for national security espionage uses. It doesn't make any sense that a person like that wouldn't be targeted. It doesn't.
So the question is
who,
and whether I think the really important distinction here is, was Jeffrey Epstein created, or once he's achieved and built his network, was he then infiltrated? And that's a really sort of important difference. Like, at which stage do you connect a person like that? You start to notice maybe they're effective at building a network, and then you start building a relationship to where at some point it's a job, they're working for you. Or do you literally create a person like that?
Yeah, so intelligence organizations have different strategies here. In the United States, we never create. We don't have a budget cycle that allows us to create. I mean, the maximum budget cycle in the United States is 5 years. So even if we were to try to invest in some seed operation or create some character of influence, essentially every year you have to justify why you're spending budget. And that becomes very difficult in a democracy like ours. However, Russia and China are extremely adept at seed operations, long-term operations. They are willing to invest and develop and create an agent that serves their purposes. Now, to create someone from scratch like Jeffrey Epstein, the probabilities are extremely low. They would have had to start with like 1,000 different targets and try to grow 1,000 different, if you will, influencers, and then hope that one of them hits, kind of like a venture capital firm, right? Invest in many, hope that a few hit. More likely, they observed him at some point in his own natural rise. They identified his personal vulnerability, very classic espionage technique. And then they stepped in, introduced themselves mid-career and said, hey, we know you have this thing that you like that isn't really it's frowned upon by your own people, but we don't frown upon it. And we can help you both succeed and, have an endless supply of ladies along the way.